Can you briefly tell us who Mr. John Edmundson Sam is and what you stand for in the sound design and fraternity?
Who I am right now has been informed by my childhood orientation in music. I am very rich in music appreciation, courtesy my father, who was a trained musician, so it started from there. And because the passion is and continues to be so huge, I found myself at the School of Performing Arts doing junior music diploma, which afterwards I applied it in all facets of performance, being it a choral poem, stage performance, student film project. I began to shape myself into that application where music is functional. And so I would say the commercial business has now begun. The times for research, creating, stealing like an artist from the giants like Hans Zimmer and the rest. I think I'm ready for the world to also hear some African, flair in terms of producing music for anything, even a painting.
Okay, that's beautiful. Who is a sound designer?
A sound designer is an artistic person who is able to put together concept and technical materials to produce whatever, being music, sound effect, any other concrete, sounds that can tell a story. That is a sound designer. We can have a virtual sound designer who might have the conceptual approach, but might not have the technical approach. So that person is a virtual designer. He may not be too much informed in the engineering aspect, in the productive aspect, but then the conceptual aspect, he or she is dope in there. Then the actual designer is the one that puts together both the concept and technical, understands what he or she is doing, the script that has been given. The person dovetails, delves deep into the story and bring out the soundscape as he reads, he sees images to be able to put together into performance. So this, I've given you two of them. Sound designer as a virtual sound designer and an actual sound designer. They all work in the same vein, but then one lacks a bit of the technicalities. One has both.
You have sound designed and scored a couple of films, including Children of the Mountains, Akom, just to mention few films, and several other theater performances. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you want to design sound for a film production?
Okay. Yes. What comes to mind is the story. You need to first of all understand the storyline. What is the form? What is the style of the film? Is it a tragedy? Is it a comedy? So the general background of the film is the first-hand information to every designer. All right? When you're talking about a people, who are they? So the sociocultural background of the people will give you the information. And then the time the story is written, it's also very important. So these two things come together to begin with. So here, it will help you get what you call the film soundtrack. Now, when you go into the community, as the plot unfolds, this is where now we play with moods. We play with moods, getting tension, getting suspense, getting joyous moment, romantic moment, getting tragic circumstances. This is where we want to see the game that you play. The oral sound, to be able to even tell how charged the atmosphere is. Meanwhile, nobody is hating anybody. Okay? You should be able to use a particular instrument to tell that. So that is what happens. The first thing that comes to mind is the storyline, and then you go into the story itself. That is the secondary thing that you look out for. And they will help you shape your soundscaping.